to today's yoga session. Let's all start today's class by sitting comfortably on a mat, either in Sukhasana or Vajrasana, and take few moments to bring your awareness within yourself. Observe your natural breath as you gently close your eyes. Avoiding all the external distractions. Merging our awareness within oneself. Let's join our hands together at the heart center, keeping our eyes closed. Let's chant a long Omkara as we exhale 3 times. Let's take a deep breath. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay your respects to the divine and all the yoga masters who have given us this precious knowledge. Slowly inhale as you come back to the center. Release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. And once it's warm, cup it over your eyes, massage it over your facial and neck muscles. With a few blinks, looking at your palm, open your eyes. With this, we are ready to start today's session. Let's all stand on the mat. Let's start with some warm-up practices. Let's bring our hands forward in front of us at shoulder level, join together. As you inhale, slowly extend your arms sideways as much as you can, opening up your chest. As you exhale, bring them back together. Inhale, exhale. This increases our lung capacity. Gradually slow down the practice. Now relax your hands. Next, crisscross your fingers and turn your palms away from you. Stretch your hands at shoulder level forward. As you inhale, stretch them forward. Exhale, bring them back, bring your hands back to the heart center. Let's do 5 count. 2, 3, 4. Inhale and then exhale. Now let's do with slightly higher angle with our hands slightly above our head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale and exhale. Now let's do the same. Hands stretched above our head. This time, let's make ourselves a little taller, standing on the tip of our toes. And while we are doing this practice, let's bring our awareness to the stretch right from the tip of our fingers until our toes. Let's start the practice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. While you exhale, put your feet or heels down. Inhale, stand on the tip of your toes with your hands stretched up. Now bring your attention to the stretch on your wrist, muscles, wrist joints, the stretch along your elbow joints, your shoulder joints, until the tip of your toes. Now gradually slow down the practice. Relax your hands. Next, let's go for some neck rotation. Make sure that there is some half arm distance between your feet to give you some balance. Make sure that your eyes are open during this practice. Let's start the neck rotation practice. Turn your neck all the way to the left and all the way where you're up, where you're able to see the ceiling. Inhale. Turn your neck to the right and bend it all the way where your chin touches your chest. Exhale. And let's continue the circular practice, 5 in each direction. Inhale as you turn your neck all the way up. Exhale as your chin touches your chest. 3, 4. Make sure that your practice is rhythmic to your breathing pattern. 5. Now reverse the direction. Open your eyes. Do not close your eyes. And let's bring our attention to the stretch on your neck. Focus on the stretch on the neck muscles. 3, 4, 5. Now gradually slow down the practice and come back to the center. Bring your attention to any changes around your neck. Next, let's go for some shoulder rotation. Put your fingers on top of your shoulders. And as you inhale, lift your elbows all the way up and outward. Exhale as you bring your elbows joined together in front of you. Inhale. Form a circular motion as you touch your elbows forward. Exhale. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, join your elbows. 3. Now bring your attention to any changes around your shoulder joint. 4, 5, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly relax your arms. Next, let's go for some shoulder, hip rotation. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure that there's some distance between your feet. As you inhale, turn your hip all the way forward and backward in a circular motion, 5 in each direction. Inhale as your hip moves forward. Exhale as your hip moves back. 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1. Bring your attention to your hip joints. 2, 3, 4, and come back to the center, relax your hands. Let's go for some spinal twist. Bring your hands facing each other at the heart center. Now, as you inhale, extend your right arm all the way as back as you can. You can see that your upper body has a twisting motion. As you exhale, bring your right hand back to the heart center and let's do the same on the left. Now, you can do this at your own pace as your body allows you to. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Make sure that your breathing is rhythmic to your action. Now, while we are doing this practice, let's become aware of the twist and the changes around our chest muscles, our upper back, lower back, abdominal and core muscles. Gradually slow down the practice. Come back to the center, relax your hands. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your chest muscles, your abdominal core muscles, upper and lower back. Excellent. Now let's move to the next practice. Let's start by raising our right hand. Turn your palm to face upwards at shoulder level. Inhale as you bring your hand all the way up. Exhale as you laterally bend towards your left. You can see that there's a stretch around your right side of the body. Now exhale as you lower your hands and let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bend laterally towards your right. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your hands. Now let's do the same. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale as you go to the left. Inhale as you raise your hands or lower your hands. Gradually slow down this practice. Now let's retain the position for a count of 10. Inhale, exhale, 10. Normal breathing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax your hands. Let's do the same on the left. Inhale, exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and come back to the center. A very important thing to remember is while we are doing this practice, our attention should go hand in hand with any changes in the body as well as our breath. This is what actually makes yoga practice effective. When we are doing this, our awareness should be completely on our breath and any stretches or any changes of whatever practice we are doing. So that is what our goal should be like. Next, let's move to the next practice. Let's spread our legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Inhale, raise your hands sideways at shoulder level. As you exhale, bring your right hand towards your left ankle and lift your left hand all the way up. Inhale and come back to this position where your hands are stretched. Exhale, bend forward in a tabletop position. That makes it easy. And then touch your right ankle with your left hand where your right hand is lifted up. Then come back to the tabletop position. As you inhale, let's continue this practice. Exhale, touch your left ankle. Come back to the tabletop position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gradually relax your hands and join your legs back together. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your shoulder joints, your upper back, your lower back. Next, let's go to the next asana, Vrikshasana. Now for Vrikshasana, the tree pose, let's choose a focal point in front of us. It can be a picture, an object, or anything that you will be able to retain your focus on. This helps us to balance the breath, which in turn helps us to balance. Now, once you've chosen the focal point, make sure that your focus is stable there. And whenever you're ready, you can bend your right knee and bring your heel as close to the pelvic joint as possible. Now, for those who have knee issues or trouble balancing at the beginning, you can also take the help of a wall, a door, a chair until you gain balance. One tip is, if you want to gain balance, you need to make sure that your breath is steady and your focus is stable on the object in front of you. Now let's start the practice by bringing our heels as close to the pelvic joint as possible. For those who are not able to bend your knees, it's okay if you're able to keep your feet below your knees. It should be either below your knees or above your knees, but never on the knees. This puts a pressure on the knees, which we should avoid. So this is also okay, or this is okay too. Now, once you have done this, whenever you're ready, continue to focus on your object and let's form a Namaskara Mudra on the top. Inhale. Excellent. Exhale. Slowly relax your hands and straighten your legs. Now let's do the same on the left side. Let's bend our left knee and bring our heels as close as possible to the pelvic joint. You may find that your either left or right is more stable than the other, which is completely normal. Now, whenever you're ready, as you inhale, raise both of your hands sideways and form a Namaskara Mudra on the top. Feel the stretch right from the tip of your fingers until the tip of your toes. Excellent. Now exhale, relax your hands and release your left leg. Take few moments to observe any changes in your body. It could be your knees, your pelvic joints, your shoulder joint. Great. Now let's move on to the sitting practices. Let's start by sitting on the mat with our legs stretched forward. Whenever you're ready, let's start with Guna Manasana, where we are bowing down to Mother Earth. For this, whenever you're ready, as you exhale, twist your upper body all the way to the right, where your hands are towards the right side. Try to touch your forehead to the mat on the right or to the ground on the left. Inhale. Come back up to the center and let's do the same on the left side. Make sure that your feet is intact and your lower body is not moving. You can also lock one toe with your other so that they both are intact. You can just hold one toe with the other. Let's do the same on the left. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up and bring your attention to the twist on your chest muscles, your abdominal muscles, your upper back and your lower back, along with the shoulder joints while you're doing this practice. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale. Inhale. Gradually slow down the practice and relax. Come back to the center. Observe any changes. Excellent. Let's go to the next practice. Let's bend our knees and join our feet together where our feet is touching each other. Now use your crisscross fingers to pull your feet as close to the body as possible. Make sure that your back is straight. And whenever you're ready, let's start the butterfly pose or the Baddha Konasana. Let's start flapping our knees. With every flapping, let's make sure that we are going a little deeper than the previous time. Excellent. Make sure that your back is straight. Normal breathing. Gradually slow down the practice and relax. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward from the bottom of your spine. Normal breathing. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, release your hands and stretch your legs. Now, spread your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Let's crisscross our fingers and stretch them forward in front of us. Now, inhale, slightly lean back. Exhale. Let's draw a nice big circle between our legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. This is an excellent practice to relieve constipation, to improve digestion. It reduces calories around the waist for those who want to reduce their waistline, and it also helps reduce or balance the hormones for the reproductive organs, or for those who want to see a balance in the hormones. It strengthens the reproductive organs. Let's reverse the direction. Every exhalation, try to go a little deeper than your previous time. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you go forward. Now gradually slow down this practice. Relax, just release your hands. Now let's do a forward and backward motion like we are rolling a giant tortilla, chakki chalan. Inhale, and when you go back, exhale as you go forward. With every exhalation, try to go a little forward than your previous time. Excellent. Now gradually slow down this practice and join your legs and relax for a few seconds. Wiggle your feet. Next, let's go to the next asana, Janu Shirsasana, for those who have hernia, sciatica, slip disc, can skip this practice. Let's start by bending our right knee and bring our heels as close to the body as possible. Bend your right knee and bring your heels as close to the body as possible. Now, as you inhale, stretch your arms sideways and then all the way up. Now, from the bottom of your spine, make sure that you just don't arch your back, but from the bottom of your spine, try to bend forward in such a way that your forehead is, try to touch your forehead to your knees and your fingers to your toes as much as possible. Normal breathing. Try to touch your forehead to your knees and your fingers to your toes, bending from the bottom of your spine. Try not to bend your knees. Now inhale, slowly. Raise your hands all the way up. Exhale. Relax your hands as you lower them slowly and extend your right leg straight. Let's do the same on the left side. Let's bend our left knee, bringing your heels as close to the body as possible. As you inhale, raise your hands sideways and all the way up. Now exhale, bend from the bottom of your spine, not just the upper back, but right from the lower back, and try to touch your toes with your fingers and your forehead to your knees as much as your body allows you to. Try not to bend your knees. Normal breathing. Excellent. Now inhale, slowly bring your hands all the way up, raise your hand. Exhale, lower them sideways and relax your hands. Straighten your left leg. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your shoulder joints. Excellent. Next, let's move to the next asana, Shashankasana. For those who have slip disc, spondylitis hernia, or recent abdominal surgeries, or any issues with the glaucoma of the eyes, can skip this practice. Let's start by bending our right knee, sit on your heels. Bend your left knee, sit on your heels. For those who have trouble sitting in Vajrasana, can take the help of a pillow or a blanket to place it on your heels so it gives you some support. Or you can use anything that is soft to be able to sit on it. Now, whenever you're ready, let's hold the right wrist with the left hand, the right wrist with the left hand. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward where your chest is resting on your thighs and your head is touching the mat. Normal breathing. Observe any changes around your eyes, your neck, your shoulders, any changes around your chest. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, relax your hands, release your hands. Let's stretch our right leg and our left leg. Take few moments to observe any changes in the body. Bring your attention to different parts of your body. Great. Next, let's move on to the supine asanas. Let's rest our back on the mat. Let's start with the first practice. Whenever you're ready, inhale, raise your right leg 90 degrees or perpendicular to the mat. Exhale, bring it down. Let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, raise your left leg 90 degrees. Relax. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue this practice for a count of 10. 2, 3, 3. Inhale. Make sure that your practice is rhythmic to your breathing. Gradually slow down the practice. Now let's retain the position for a count of 10. Inhale, raise your left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, exhale. Now do the same on the left. Inhale, normal breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and relax. Take few moments to observe any changes. Next, let's go to the next practice, cycling. Let's bend our right knee and lift our left leg slightly at an angle. Alternate by bending your left knee and straightening your right leg at a 45-degree angle. Alternate to form a circular motion like you're biking. Straighten one leg while you bend the other. Now reverse the direction. Now gradually slow down the practice. Relax your legs back to the mat. Take few moments to observe any changes around your lower back, your abdominal muscles. Next, let's move on to the next practice. Ardha Pavana Muktasana for those with slip disc, hernia, recent abdominal surgeries can skip this practice. Let's start by bending our right knee. Use your crisscross fingers to pull your knees as close to the chest as possible. Pull your knees as close to the chest as possible. Whenever you're ready, inhale. And lift your head and your shoulders away from the mat. Try to touch your forehead to your knees and raise your left leg slightly at an angle. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your left leg. Bring your attention to your lower back, your abdominal and core muscles. Bring your attention to your neck, upper back and lower back. Any changes around your neck? Now exhale, relax your leg and your head and shoulders back to the mat. Release your hands and straighten your right leg. Take few moments to observe any changes around your knees, your thighs, your upper and lower back. Now let's do the same on the left side. This is an extremely beneficial practice to relieve constipation, improve digestion. Let's bend our left knee. Use your crisscross fingers to wrap it around your left knee and pull your left knee as close to your chest as possible. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift your head and your shoulders away from the mat. Try to touch your left knee with your forehead and lift your right leg at 45 degrees. Stretch your toes forward as much as possible. Keep your toes, right toes stretched. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your neck, your upper back, your lower back, your chest, your abdominal areas, your right leg and your left leg. Exhale, relax your head, back to the mat, relax and lower your right leg, release your hands and straighten your left leg. Take few moments to observe any changes. Bring your attention to different parts of your body. Excellent. Next, let's move to the next asana. Setu Bandhasana or the bridge pose. Those with advanced stages of pregnancy or menstrual cycles, hernia, slip disc, sciatica can skip this practice. Now hands firmly on the mat. Bend your right and your left knee. Bring your heels as close to the body as possible. Bring your heels as close to the body as possible. Whenever you're ready, as you inhale, lift your abdomen and your chest as high as possible. Your abdomen and chest as high as possible. Your shoulder is on the mat. Normal breathing. Bring your attention to your feet, your calf muscles, bring your attention to your knees, any changes around your pelvic joints, your lower and upper back, any changes around your neck and your shoulders. Now exhale, lower your abdomen and your back to the mat. Straighten your left leg and straighten your right leg. Take few moments to observe any changes in the body. Next, let's move on to a guided deep relaxation session. Let's keep aside temporarily any accessories that prevents you from relaxing completely. It can be your spectacles, your glasses, your hairband, hair clips, watches, wristbands, anything that can help you relax completely. Keep them aside. Spread your legs and your hands to occupy some space on the mat. Now, let's gently close our eyes and imagine a 3D image of our body where we are aware with our closed eyes, right from the tip of our toes until the tip of our head. Now, slowly, let's bring our attention to the tip of our toes. Now, gently, let's make very small movements in the tip of our toes to observe its presence. A very small movement in the tip of our toes. Relax your toes. Now gently wriggle your ankle joint to make sure they are in the best relaxed position. Relax your ankle joint. Relax your heel. While the feet and the ankle joints are completely relaxed, slowly move your attention to your calf muscle. Relax the calf muscle. Let's shift our focus to our knees. Now gently tighten your knee joints. Tighten, tighten it a little more. Tighten, tighten them, and relax. While the knee is completely in a relaxed state, let's slowly shift our awareness to the thighs and the hamstrings. Relax your hamstring and your thighs. Relax your lower abdomen. While your lower part of the body is in a completely relaxed state. Let's add some healing by chanting a long akara, ah sound while we exhale. Let's all take a deep breath. Ah. Feel the vibrations in the lower part of the body. Now gently shift your awareness to your lower back. Relax your lower back. Relax your upper back. Gently wriggle your shoulders to make sure they are in a best relaxed position. Relax your shoulder joint. Relax your neck muscles. Relax your elbows. Relax your wrist joints. Make very slight movements in the tip of your fingers to observe their presence. Relax your fingers. While your hands are completely in a relaxed state, let's move our awareness to our lower abdomen. Observe your abdomen moving up and down, rhythmic to your breathing pattern. Slowly, let's shift our awareness to the chest. Observe your chest expanding and contracting, raising up and down, rhythmic to your breathing pattern. While the middle part of the body is in a completely relaxed state, let's add some healing by chanting a long oo sound, ookara, and experiencing those sound vibrations throughout the chest. Let's all take a deep breath. Feel the vibrations in the chest region. Now let's shift our focus to our forehead. Let go of any tightness around your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyelids. Relax your cheeks. Relax your ears. Observe the air moving in and out through your nostrils. Relax your chin and your jaws. Relax your lips and your tongue. While the head region of the body is in a completely relaxed state. As we exhale, let's chant a long Makara like a humming bee and experience those vibrations throughout the head region. Take a deep breath. Experience those sound vibrations. While the complete body is in a relaxed state. As we exhale, let's chant along ah, ooh, and the ma sound and experience those sound vibrations in the lower, middle, and the head region of the body to promote some healing. Take a deep breath. Ah, ooh. Now gently raise your right hand all the way at the back. Now roll over to the right side of your body with both of your knees bent. Rest on the right side of your body with both of your knees bent. Whenever you're ready, with the help of your left elbow, slowly sit up on the mat. You can keep your eyes closed if you wish so. Hope you had a good relaxation session. Let's move on to the next practice or session, pranayama. Make sure that your back is straight while we do this practice and do not bring in any kind of facial stress over the facial muscles. Always breathe through your nostrils and practice it in light or empty stomach. Let's begin with Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's adopt the Nasika Mudra with the index and middle fingers inward and the other three fingers are out. And adopt the Chin Mudra on the other hand, bending the index and the thumb, touching them to each other. You can place it on the other knee. Let's start by closing our right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through your left nostril, emptying your chest and your abdomen. Inhale through your left nostril. Fill your chest and your abdomen. Now close your left nostril with a ring and little finger. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through your left. Always start by exhaling on your left and end by exhaling on your left, which forms one round. Let's do another round of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. This time, let's do with a count of 4 for inhalation and 8 for exhalation. Make your exhalation as slow as possible in your daily practice. Let's start by exhaling for a count of 8 through your left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale through your left for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now close your left nostril with a thumb, with your ring finger. Exhale for a count of 8 through your right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through your right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your left, closing the right nostril with a thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Please make sure that you're practicing at least for 5 minutes for amazing mental and physical balance, as it balances the energy centers or energy channels in the body, Ida and the Pingala. Next, let's join our hands at the heart center with our eyes closed. As we exhale, let's chant one Omkara followed by the ending prayer as we come towards the end of today's session. Let's take a deep breath. Om. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay gratitude to the divine and all the yoga masters who have given us this precious knowledge. Thank you, divine. Thank you, yoga masters. Slowly come back up to the center. Inhale, release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. And once it's warm, let's cup it over our eyes, massage it over our facial muscles and neck muscles. And with a few blinks, looking at your palm, open your eyes. With this, we've come towards the end of today's session. Thank you all for joining us. See you all next week, same time. Make sure that you practice yoga and pranayama on your daily basis bring out the best benefit in you for the physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Thank you all. Namaste. Have a wonderful week ahead and a happy Diwali to all of you. May it be filling your family and everyone, your loved ones, with happiness, prosperity, peace, and everything you wish for. Thank you and namaste.